Here's why I'm nervous right now. Sequels are rarely good. There's rarely an occasion that the secondary comes out better than the first. Now, when you're trying to compete with a fragrance that I absolutely love, which is Ganymede, and you bring out the new version, Elixir, you're excited, but you're nervous. At least I am, because I know that this can go really left or really right. I'm nervous. Living up to this expectation is going to be extremely difficult. And I did smell, I believe it was the extrait of B683 at Scent Explorer, and I didn't love it. So I hope that they did not take my gem and turn it into something else, and I hope it does either match or supersede my thoughts and feelings that I have for Ganymede in the Ganymede Elixir. Let's roll my motherfucking music so we can unbox this joint, because I'm nervous.
We're all alone, yeah, but some friends on the south side, in case you cared. Out of all your friends, I wanna be Cuba.
Blessing morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, 𝗙𝗔 Shout out to Nir over at Perfumology for blessing me with this joint. I will leave the release date and all the information in the description below, but let's get into this joint. So I was one of the first people in the country to get the original Ganymede. Now, I don't know how many people had gotten this beforehand, because it did drop in Europe. Trust me, I was trying to get my paws on it, but I couldn't. But it doesn't matter who got it before me, because I am the true Ganymede whore. So only my opinion counts. But as you can see, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I haven't smelled the fragrance. I literally just cut it open right now. Here's the presentation from Marc Antoine Barrios. I love you, Ganymede. Don't let me down. All right, so I'm gonna unbox this joint. I'm hype and I'm nervous because of how I felt about the B683 extrait. So to be honest with you, I'm just hoping to match that kind of energy and not feel redundancy. But here is the Ganymede extrait. Fresh out of the mailbox, unsmelled, untouched. So let's just get right into this shit, right? First, let's look up the notes, and I wanna see what the difference is between the notes, if there is any, or it's just a stronger potency of the original formulation. All right, so the notes, according to the liars, is myrrh, incense, mandarin orange, immortelle, akigala wood, and saffaraleni. Okay? Now in the original, there's mineral notes: saffron, suede, akigala wood, violet leaf, immortelle, Italian mandarin, and Chinese osmanthus. So there are some differences here. Ooh, I hope they didn't shoot themselves in the foot. You know what time it is, no matter who sent it to me, and I know the brand appreciates all the support that I've given them because I love what they did. They know I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Notes seem different. It seems this one's going to be a little bit richer. I just hope they didn't go the crazy Udi route and really try to funk it all up, because I want this shit to be dope. So, without further ado, bitch, I'm nervous. I don't even want to smell. I don't want to be disappointed. I know you saw the black and blue in my neck. Oh my God, I got mauled by a gorilla. Don't even ask. All right. All right. I'm gonna hold my breath too. Like, I really just want the full-blown experience. Okay. There are some differences here. I still get the minerality, but interesting. I don't have the same visceral reaction as Ganymede, but doesn't smell exactly like Ganymede either. You definitely get the akigala wood. The myrrh on paper is very prevalent. You get that smokiness, but I'm also getting a smoky, bitter chocolatiness out of this scent. I don't dislike it right from jump, but is it moving me? I gotta try it on skin. And I'm gonna do a side-by-side with the original Ganymede to see. I got no goose pimples, so that's a sign, but let's see. I'm gonna do 2 sprays of the extrait, and I'm gonna do 2 sprays of the original Ganymede to see what type of energy I'm getting off of these joints. I'm gonna start with the original Ganymede first. God, I love this shit. All right. Now we're gonna jump into the extrait portion. Oh, Oh, okay, hold up. Now on skin, we're singing a whole different story right now. It is different. It's not redundancy between Ganymede and this one. They are two separate fragrances with some similarities, but there are distinctive differences as well. Now, this X Straight doesn't feel like a beast off of my skin. When you say X Straight to me, I feel like it's a super powerhouse beastie type fragrance. That's not that. I'm not getting that beastly fragrance, and I did more than one spray, which I usually stick into that one spray to just kind of see. I don't get a beast mode powerhouse scent profile out of this. I'm getting more chocolatey, smoky myrrh incense. There's still a little bit of that minerality, that slight wet concrete kind of smell, which I do like from the original Ganymede, although FṛαΓΡα̈ΐζ doesn't indicate it. I don't dislike it, but it's not blowing me away either. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1000. At this point right now, there are some distinctive differences actually, but the original Ganymede is still holding number one. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1000 as a super duper Ganymede fan. The original Ganymede is still number one. So here's the things that I don't get from the X Straight version. I don't get that powerhouse performance and sillage bubble coming off of it. I do get that similar minerality and that wet concrete smell that I get from the original Ganymede, but that myrrh and incense combination for some reason is producing some bitter chocolatey vibes off of the skin with some nice smokiness, and that Akigala wood is adding like this little bit of a wet woodish kind of oud nuance. But also the citruses in this scent are a little bit brighter than they are in Ganymede. In Ganymede, the minerality notes really stand out a little bit more to me, and in the X Straight, the citrus myrrh combinations stick out to me a little bit more. Very nice scent. Very nice scent, but it was very difficult, and I had a feeling that it was going to be very difficult to match with the Ganymede scent profile. Is it trash? Fuck no. Is it bad? Absolutely not. If you got this before Ganymede, are you gonna be upset? No way in hell. Is it better than the original Ganymede? Absolutely not. Is it a redundant buy to the original Ganymede? Nope. Not that either. Bitter, chocolate, smoky, myrrh, and minerality notes is what I'm getting, and I don't get a beastie performance. I get a comparable performance to the original Ganymede, but as an X Straight, I don't get the X Straight at least off of my skin. It is very nice. It does progressively get better off of my skin, which give me the allure to continue trying it and giving it a true full day wear instead of the first impressions. But my channel is about the first impressions, so final determination is that, is Ganymede X Straight good? Yes. Did it blow my socks off? No. Is it better than Ganymede the original? No, not in my opinion. Ganymede the original is still the reigning champion, and this is subtle. So here's how I would match them, right? I would say Ganymede, number one, Ganymede X Straight, number two, followed by the original B683, and the differences between them is literally like Ganymede the original, Ganymede X Straight, and B683 literally right under the X Straight. It's hard to replicate and do this shit again. Like, the sequels are rarely ever good. This is good, but not better than the original in my personal opinion. Is it absolutely a ball sprayer? Definitely, because it is a very nice scent profile. But I know what the original smells like. I own the original. I love the original. So therefore, the original is still my number one. It does have that addictive factor that I keep smelling it though. So I have to give it a ball spray. The shit is good, just not better. This isn't a comparison video, so to speak. It's more so, is it good or not, or redundant? It's not redundant. Yes, it is good. It's just not better than the original. It still gets a ball spray though, because I keep wanting to fucking smell this thing. Let's see how it does from a distance. I mean, you still get it. You still get it. I get it. I get it. Ooh, in the air now. Wow, now I'm getting like a little bit of, it gotta be coming from that chocolatey type vibe, like some coffee essence there. Very nice scent profile. Very, very nice scent profile, just not better than the OG. Shout out to Perfumology for blessing me with this joint. I love y'all mother suckers. I'll put a link in the description. I believe it's gonna be dropping May 4th. In the US, and Perfumology will have this fragrance in store. If you don't have the original, or if you're just a Ganymede whore and just want to pick up both, it's not going to be redundant, but it's not going to be a crazy powerhouse fragrance like an X Straight generally is. And for me, not better than the original. I love y'all mother suckers from the heart, and I'll see y'all snitches next time. You know who it is. It's addictive, I'll give you that shit. buck. Alright, I'm gonna have to put it on because I like the shit. Smooches.
Cubaknow. What's fresh? Who's best? One of them's gonna pass the test. Cubaknow.
For the fly gun holder, money folder, molar roller, start tag when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would.